Okay, I actually just finished the video, but I'm gonna have to do the whole thing again as a friend has sent me something that's pretty damn interesting. Hay fever is kicking my ass, so please forgive the sniffing. Last video I did was about the testing kits that have been sent to care homes, and particularly the care home that I worked in. It was me showing you exactly what was in the kit. Now, the whole thing screams incompetency and extremely suspicious. Now, I got my results back within 15 hours. I went to work on the 22nd. I did it doing the night shift. That testing kit did not leave the care home till about 4 o'clock the following day. So 4 o'clock the 23rd of June. I got a message, a text message and an email this morning at 6 a.m. So 15 hours between leaving the care home and 6 in the morning when I got the notification saying that I had tested negative. Government guidelines are saying between 48 and 72 hours. That's when you'll get your results back. I've got a friend who went to a testing centre. Took 2 days for her to get results back, and you kind of figure, okay, well, 2 days makes a lot of sense. I went on Facebook and I asked a few people. Another friend, someone I used to work with, again, 2 days. Her son was 4 days. That makes sense. We got these testing kits because testing centres have been so overwhelmed that they're now just, well, they've always been turning people away. But now I can't go to a testing centre despite the fact that I work in a care home. The only other person who came forward and said, yeah, they got the test results that day was someone who works in the same care home as I do. The reason why I'm doing this video again is because a friend sent me a very, very fuzzy notice that's just really forcing home my suspicions of this being a falsified statistic. So I'll try and put it up. It's very, very blurry. Due to the increased demands for patient testing, the hospital sites are no longer able to offer tests to social care staff and other key workers. I mean, I will throw it up. I'll try and I'll throw it up, but it's going to be very fuzzy, and it's quite frankly the way hay fever is just kicking the ever-loving crap out of me. I can't be straining my eyes. So the point is, 15 hours is incredibly suspicious, especially as it comes from a company that aren't even keeping on top of their own website. I mean, in the last video I linked what you will get if you scan the QI code that comes with the testing kit, and that takes you to a page that says something along the lines of, we aim to reach certain standards by 2015. 2015, so at best they're 5 or 6 years out of date. This whole thing screams to me another company that has been awarded a government contract despite the fact that they aren't prepared, aren't equipped and aren't qualified to do the job that they've been given to do. Whereas you have companies that are qualified, that have experience, that can do it, but are being completely ignored. This is a major problem. 15 hours, and again, I'm saying 15 hours as if suddenly from the moment they left the care home they were being tested, and the moment the results were done they sent me the message, which is not how it works. I mean, my details, you saw, I didn't write my details there, so it's possible that my manager did, which is shady, but in this scenario I'm okay with it. But The NHS sent me a message. That's what it came from, or something that claims to be the NHS. I did not give my NHS number. My manager asked for it, but I was just too busy to find my NHS number and give it to them at all yesterday. There's so many things wrong with this. So many things wrong with this. And again, it does lead me to believe that it is now just a false statistic. So if this is a false statistic to show, oh, well, we've done these tests and it got negative, how many others are they being thrown into this? Because are they now going to throw every staff member in the care home under the same brush? Because logically speaking, if I did have the virus, then every one of my colleagues that goes to the same care home would have the virus too. You can make that logical leap. But if I don't have it, well then no one I work with has it. And same for the people that same for the people that we look after. Now, I'm not suggesting or promoting that we test the people that I look after, predominantly because anyone who tries to test them will get thrown through a fucking wall. That's the reality of the people that I look after. But certainly, test the staff because they're less violent. They certainly understand things more, and they're not going to throw someone through a wall for doing their job. But this is a massive issue, and this is a massive trust issue. Again, we've seen over and over again the government awarding multi-million-pound contracts to people who are incompetent, not just with the virus, but in general, grotesquely incompetent people being awarded millions upon millions. We've seen government contracts going exclusively to companies that were not publicly advertised. That's a big fucking issue. We've seen government contracts go to, again, with the PPE from Turkey. I mean, it says something when the PPE gets sent back after nurses have been using bin bags. This is a massive, massive problem. So I think I'm going to be writing to my MP. Now, I don't hold much breath. Quite frankly, I've just finished a night shift. I'm shagged. I don't really know what exactly I'm going to put. And I don't hold out much breath, considering that she confirmed that it is one rule for us peasants and another rule for the magnificent elites, being that she sides with Dominic Cummings, who clearly broke the law numerous times. But the point is, it has to be vocalised, and it has to be remembered above all else. This shambles of a government that can't blame anything on anyone else. They can't. This is entirely them. And again, as I said in the previous video, the 22nd of June was the very first time the testing kits came to my care home throughout the year. 6 months in, almost 7 months in, we've only had one lot of testing kits, and they came without instructions, without clear guidelines of how to mark them, without so many different things, and seemingly within 15 hours, that 15 hours starting after 4 p.m, it just, nothing here adds up. But that's me done for the day. I definitely need to get my head down. I'm fucked. Take care. If you have got your results back, if you've been testing, you got your results back within 15 hours, let me know. Let me know if it was done through Medex, if you know anything about Medex, because what I found, quite frankly, is F and all, really. Take care. I'll see you next time.